We don't support the tax cut package because it will make economic inequality much worse in Australia. Look, what we've got is a government that's continuing with the same old failed trickle-down economics. You give a big tax cut to people who need it least and somehow everyone's going to be better off. It doesn't work that way. What we should be doing is, rather than giving a massive tax cut, and the overwhelming majority of these tax cuts will flow to people who don't need them. What we've got, I think it's over $90 billion of the $158 billion that goes in stage 3 of the tax cuts. That means that politicians, bankers, chief executives all get the benefit of a massive tax cut. When you provide tax cuts, the other side of that equation is we're also then cutting funding for schools, for hospitals. We're not going to get Medicare-funded dental care. We're not going to get all the things that we know we could have if we decided to fund essential services over tax cuts for people who don't need them. There's a lot of discussion about whether someone on 200 grand's top end of town. I'll tell you, if you're on 200 grand a year or more, you're doing pretty well in Australia.
Is it the top end of town? When you consider that there
are people, well, you're doing well. You can use whatever language you like, but you're in the top few % of income earners in the country. And let's not forget the Labor Party spent an election campaign making that point validly, that we have economic inequality in Australia. And what we should be focused on doing is addressing, you've got people who can't put a roof over their head, who can't feed their kids because they're committed to a life of poverty because Newstart is so low. They're the sort of things we should be investing in. People can't afford out-of-pocket costs in healthcare, the cost of medicines, the cost of seeing a specialist. They're the things we need to invest in. School fees. Now, if you're going to give a tax cut to politicians, to executives, to bankers, overfunding somebody who's living a life of poverty, then that says you've got your priorities all wrong.